My name is Sauce Saucedo, and I'm the Director of Operations for Allegiance Project Security. I was in the Army for 21 years, most of it spent in the 75th Ranger Regiment. I was a sniper and I was an assaulter on the line. I then did time as a squad leader and platoon sergeant. After that, I left to the instructor training group with the Army Marksmanship Unit, training anything small bore, shot international sniper competition, did European Best Warrior for them. After that, I went to 1st Cavalry Division and then 3rd SFAB is a Security Forces Brigade. And I was the senior intel advisor for them in Erbil, Iraq until the end of my career. I was medically discharged in 2024 and started working for Allegiance Project Security right after. Transition was rough. It's very rough. We don't get trained very well to come out of the military. You spend so much time training for the next deployment and being a professional and being very good at what you did. There wasn't a lot of time to train us to come back out of our service. So by the time I did 21 years, it was very difficult, I felt, to get back into normal and everyday life. That being in mind, I've only been out for a year. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. The big issue has been I was something and then I was nothing. Having to go around back and find that purpose has really been challenging. One of the biggest things that I found too is that brotherhood's gone. I don't have a platoon behind me. I don't have my friends that I served with. Everybody's scattered. So it's been very hard finding that brotherhood and camaraderie, but I can take the steps to be successful taking that military knowledge career that I, gathered over 21 years, and I can use that to my advantage to help myself, help my family, and help other veterans. So what drew me to the company was the idea that somebody actually said, well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make this a reality. When Uvalde happened, I was in the military, and being in a special operations group, we're the frontline guys. We're the guys that want to go after everybody. We want to protect. We want to fight. And so it was very natural for us when Uvalde happened to say, oh, I would stand in front of that school. Like, I would have gone into that room. You're also talking about a band of people who spent their entire lives throwing themselves into whatever fight that they could possibly find. I can do this, and I would be good at it because I've already faced those dangers and I could affect change in that way. Men of action. Anything where someone has to put themselves in between innocent people and whatever danger it is, veterans are perfect for it. Now, that's not to say that all veterans are going to be great at that or even suited for that job. The point is the company to find those guys, bring them in, train them in a brotherhood that says, hey, we are a brotherhood and this is our mission now. This is the new mission. So that's what drew me to the company. Like-minded people, another brotherhood, another group of guys that aren't only going to reach out their hands to other veterans and help them, but we're also going to reach out to the community and say, here I am, send me. My hopes for the company is that it grows. It grows into not only a thing that we do in Texas, but a national organization, that we take all of the veterans that fought in any war, find the right ones to do this job, and then put them in the right places to affect that change. When I think about this company, what the actual implications are that we could do, the good we could do, it's not that we want to take over for the police. The police have their role, they have their thing. But what we are saying is we're going to put a person there who's going to buy you that extra 10, 15 seconds to get those kids out of the way, have them focus on somebody who's ready to meet that challenge, and be that life-saving 20 seconds. So that's my hope, is that we nationally grow. We grow bigger than Texas. We bring in all veterans from every walk of life. We give them that brotherhood. We give them that space, and all of a sudden we're not just a group of people doing this as a job, but it's a family and a fraternity. The thing I'd say to other veterans coming to join is, let's go. At one point in time, you did the same thing that I did. I guarantee it. You said I would do that. I would put myself there. Let's do it. Let's go. Again, not everybody's meant for that. Not every veteran's meant for that. But there's a space for every veteran. There's a spot that we can take to give that veteran at least a new purpose. So my message to every veteran is the same. Put your money where your mouth is. Come on down. Be part of a group. Look us up on allegianceproject.com. We also have a foundation, Allegiance Project Foundation. We are not just a security company. We are an organization that's an outreach to veterans of every type and of every walk of life.